Alright, buddies, so yeah, wait, okay, let's go. This is the introduction to, alright guys, this is the introduction to Liquidity Part 1, the third video of my bootcamp. So, we went over liquidity the last time as swing highs and swing lows. Yeah, this is what we went over last time. So this time I want to go over more liquidity pools and how good I personally think they are. First of all, we have like prices going this way and bam, and bounces off perfectly here. Okay, I can draw it out better, but these three lows are perfectly on the same line. Okay, the same in this type of scenario. Okay, we have these three highs that are stacked up and we have these three lows that are stacked up. So these liquidity pools, I call them liquidity pools, it's the most likely, I think these are the best, these are the most likely liquidity pools to get taken out and then get a reversion back up. So that's why we created this model. What I went over it last time, I guess, didn't I? Our fast model. Price is not trending and then sweeping it and bam. So what do we see here? We see high, 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 high. You understand it? Pretty stacked up. And we see a fast manipulation up and then a fast manipulation down. If we have an, I don't know, hourly 15-minute PD array such as order blocks, value gaps, C of the week, the RB and PR. The PR is something we created, we found out. Obviously we won't go over this here, but it's pretty decent. if we see this chart and then a clear, how do I say this, a clear bro, why am I tweaking, a clear manipulation to this high inside of the fair value gap, I'm gonna go over this, but here is a fair value gap and there is a high, no, like this. That's like the setup. Okay, with a high and this fair value gap here, so we take out these highs, this high perfectly, and then we dump. Obviously it's the same, the opposite way. I'm not gonna draw it out again. I guess it's pretty clear. Alright, the next A plus liquidity pool, I call it, we often see, wait, Forex Factory, what the hell? I went over, I sent it in the Discord under announcement, I guess. We see these extremely red folder news, Powell speaking, PPI, retail sales, yeah, nah, unemployment claims. Alright, these are okay. What you should look for are these CPI, PPI, FOMC, Powell, Powell speaking, and sometimes these things they will have an impact, but yeah, not every day. Yeah, they will have a little impact, but most of the time you see like yeah, such a wick. I don't know if price wants to go all the way down here because that's pretty low, but you see like like here. I don't know if it's really a news candle, but it's a pretty large wick. That's also fine. These two large wicks swept, bam. I don't know what this is. Yeah. Look for these, and then you will see such a candle. The normal candles go like this, and most of the time it's like at point 12 o'clock, point 12:30 on the tick, not 12:37. Yeah, but 9:30 wicks. Okay, this wick, a huge candle, bigger than the rest. You see this? You immediately will see the body is like this, and we have a large wick to the at the top. So what we want to see, trade down, get an inversion here, around here, sweeping some sort of liquidity to the left, like perfect equal lows, perfect equal highs, and then you target these highs. You see it better in NQ. So for example, well, here this candle is not normal. These two candles are not normal, but these aren't news. They were just some tweets from somebody. They get taken out perfectly, and then immediate V shape. You see this fall, and then we're going up. Yeah, we dump afterwards, but yeah, it is what it is. No, that's fire though. Oh, I took that. Took that. Why do I say it's fire? I took that. Alright. How's it looking? Right. Put the phone away. So, where was I? I can't remember. Here. Okay, so large news candles are perfect. Draws on liquidity. Draws on liquidity. What is a draw on liquidity? Say it. For everybody who said that's where our TP is, you're right. If you said anybody else, probably wrong, but that's fine. We're just on the third day. You will learn eventually. Yeah. For everybody who doesn't know what a take profit is, let me go over that real quick too. You always enter on a certain price, like this one. You enter at 114.49197, and your stop loss, if you go long, would be below the price you bought, and your take profit will be above the price you bought. Vice versa, if we go short, so if you go short, you buy also at 114.49197, so your stop loss would be above your entry and you take profit below your entry, because when you go short you want to see us going down, obviously, and if you go long you want to see us going up. That's, yeah. So take profit is a limit order where you get filled and you take your profit. The stop loss is also a limit order. You stop the loss from going further. You stop it from going further down and losing more money. Always use a stop loss, guys. I know some of you don't, but always do use a stop loss. I'm just watching right now. There's no good setup though. Not a single good setup, bro. Not a single one. Okay, let me keep going. So, what I want to go over to is LRLR. I got some questions to this. I got asked some questions about this. So LRLR is low resistant lows or highs. Yeah, also called trend line liquidity. Wait, this is bullshit. Most of the traders will want to see this, bruh. But for me, this is too steep. You know, this is too steep. Most of the time, the market goes like this every single time. I have a perfect example for you in Bootcamp Bitcoin. You see this just looks too perfect, you know. This is what we call LRLR. A trend, like there are some gurus who call this a channel. Yeah, it is a channel, but we don't take breakout, retests, and then short, because you would have got stopped out here. Yeah, you see these trendline liquidity, these trendline trades, breakout, fakeout. Bro, this is bullshit. You see. So what we see this LRLR forming. High, bam, 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 bam. We reject it perfectly. Yeah, if you're a good trader with trading channels, you would short it here. Alright, dude, buckle up. This is not a profitable strategy, but every single strategy works. Sorry, this is my mistake. Every single strategy works if you stick to it. So that's what I learned the last couple of years. Every single strategy works, but you will grow and you will not only use this one strategy. So it's not typically this strategy which got you profitable. Okay, LRLR, you understand it. It's engineered, not too steep, so pretty. You see it looks like AI, pretty algorithmic. What the hell? It's like made from an algorithm. All right. So yeah, this is LRLR. Vice versa, of course, if we're exactly the opposite if we're bearish. So we come back up here and then take out these lows. Yeah, we understand it. Okay. Next thing on my list, which is going to be normal PR rates. Bro, what the hell I'm doing? Normal PR rates. Like what PR rate? What PR rates do we have? I wrote it down before. We had value gaps, order blocks, IFVGs, C of the week, and yeah, of course, some saws. But yeah, these are some PDRAs, which also are called liquidity pools, because yeah, also a good take profit target. So let's get over volume imbalances. Let me draw one out. So this is a volume imbalance. Volume imbalance because we see it's similar to a fair value gap, but only with 2 candles. So you see, I guess so. My mom got in right now. Okay, it's similar to fair value gap. We see the 2 candles, candle wick, don't overlap, and this is due to less volatility than it should be. So yeah, I don't really like them. These I would give them a, I don't know, F tier, maybe maybe worse. Nah, for real, these are bullshit. We can say liquidity also just normal. Swing high, swing lows. We went over this the last time. Swing high, swing low. Bro, what the hell? Swing high, swing low. Bro, shut the fuck up. Bro, what the hell? This kid's shouting at, man. So, but what we don't want to see, which is called protected low and high, is we see like a pretty strong move with a fair value gap in here. Then we trade back in. We respect this fair value gap, so this is a liquidity pool at first, and then we sweep it again. This is perfect. This first sweep is perfect. A low or a high inside of a fair value gap is perfect. This is a pretty strong confluence, I would say. Pretty strong liquidity pool would be A tier or something, maybe B plus. This is good, but most of the time we will get a reaction off of here. But really rarely we would come another time back, sweeping these lows and then respecting it. Okay, if we come back below here, we would just flush through it. That's why this is the worst liquidity pool existing, I would say. What is also good, some session highs and lows. Let's go over sessions. So we have New York session, London session, Asia. Bro, don't. There is nothing. There is no more to it. My mom again. She brought me some. What's that? Some Magnum double. So New York session. Everybody define it differently because there is New York Open. There is New York. I don't know. New York Hillsong. So what I do it not very often, but what I do, New York is for me 7 till 14, because that's when PM session starts. New York, London is from 2 to 7, and Asia is from 18 to I guess it's 0, isn't it? To 0. If you see the lowest point of every session, like this is the Asia session, you would see Asia session low, Asia session high. This is the London session. You would see London session high, London session low. Like this is the 2 o'clock, this is 7 o'clock. The highest and the lowest point, London high, London low. You get it. Oh Fuck. Okay, I deleted them. Okay, you understood. All right. So. New day, new week opening gaps. 15 minutes. We got one. Oh, let me go in queue. I called it out perfectly, by the way. Not trying to flex, but I called it out perfectly in my Discord. I said it was around here. This is just too perfect. Okay. I said it's pretty clear we should come in here, get a reaction, and maybe resweep it and go back high. I didn't call the resweep. I thought we should go higher right here, but yeah. This is a new day, new week opening gap. It's not the same as volume imbalances, because volume imbalances happens in a 1 minute chart or something. The new day, new week opening gap happens due to too much volatility. This is due to too much volatility. Keep an eye on these, and now let's get to the homework. The homework. Wait, let me take a bite. I'm gonna put it away for now. So, homework for you guys. Write down every single liquidity pool. Find two and one example for each, plus the reaction of it. Alright, send it in the home. Hashtag homework. Alright, buddies, this will not be cutted. Like, I will cut out these 2 minutes, 3 minutes when my mom came in. So yeah, but this is it from Liquidity. Do this for real. Do this. Only watching videos won't make you profitable, for real. Okay. The next video will be a little psychology and motivation. Stay tuned and click in the next time, guys. Bye.